Boo! Did I scare ya? Anyway, sorry about that little pause there. Just think about something. Anyway, we are back here with some more dramatical murder. We last left off with... we left us off with us getting assaulted by this guy here, Noise. Anyway, let's get back into the game. Why should I tell you?
Rhyme か。
Rhyme, huh?
そっちこそわざわざなんだよ。筋肉バカのリブが参加したって。ライムじゃ秒殺だぜ。
I could ask you the same thing. Brain dead ribsties wouldn't last a second in rhyme.
だとてめえ
The flip?
やめろ。
Stop. Kojaku grabs his teammate by the shoulder.
ガキがあんまり調子に乗るなよ。言い過ぎだ。事実だろ。
Just speaking the truth.
調子に乗るなっつってんだよ。
I said don't push your luck, punk.
知るか。
Whatever.
てめえと話してると本気でライムが嫌になるな。
Talking to you makes me hate rhyme even more.
いいんじゃね。リブに好かれたいとか誰も思ってねえだろうし。
Good. We don't want your dumb selves to like it. Oh, hold on. Back to it. Well, this got interesting fast. As their hostility ripples outward through the crowd, each side members begin to gather around their leader. Rib, Rich, Rhyme, the two groups glare at each other, a power keg waiting for a spark.
おい、二人ともちょっと。
Hey, maybe you guys should.
だいたい今時力とか拳とか古いんだよ。
I mean, who even uses fists these days? Talk about analog.
頭ん中だけで戦ったって得るもんなんざ何もねえだろ。
Fighting in your head doesn't mean jack. It's just make believe. I'm gonna stand with him there. I am gonna stand with him there.
筋肉だるまは考え方が硬い。話になんね。
Can't say I'm surprised a meathead like you was afraid of the unknown. Don't know why I bother.
おい。
Hey.
頭でっかちのもやしには言われたくねえな。
That's Rich coming from an egghead beanpole. What in the world does that even mean? Egghead beanpole. Somebody look that up. A beanpole? Egghead. I think I get it. Is he saying he has an egg-shaped head? Is it the hat? But beanpole, I don't know. Is he saying he's tall?
もやしじゃねえし。
Who you calling a beanpole? Yo, what is a beanpole? Someone please tell me what a beanpole is. What in the world is a beanpole?
そうか
You sure look like one from here. What the heck is a beanpole? What is a beanpole? I gotta look this up. That's the same dark tone. That's the same dark tone of voice Kojaku used yesterday before they started fighting in my room. Noise closes his mouth and meets Kojaku's stare for a stare.
お前、ラフラビットだろムジナのライマーチームの。最近はこの辺まで出しゃばってきてるみてえだな。
You're in Rough Rabbits, right? Mujina's rhyme gang? I see you guys finally got the balls to come all the way out here.
ライムの予想屋とかやってるらしいが、そんなことで耳っちい金稼いで喜んでんじゃねえよ。
I hear you're forecasters. You happy making chump change off that?
取引だ。
It's business.
この地区にも俺たちの情報を欲しがる奴が山ほどいる。
There's a ton of people in this area who want our info.
だから取引も成立する。あんたらとは頭の使い方が違うんだよ。
So we do a little business. We just happen to use our brains unlike you. For a few moments, Noise and Kojaku glare at each other in silence.
ここらで一発、蹴りつけとくか。
Let's settle this right here, right now.
くだらねえけど、あんたのことは気に食わねえ。
I think it's a waste of time, but I don't like you, so sure, I'll kick your butt. Ooh! Oh, so this is his gang. Dang, his gang is kind of ugly, low key. In no time at all, the crowd has split into those gathered around Usui for the rhyme battle and those watching the fight between Noise and Kojaku. From the looks of it, the crowd around us is bigger. Things are quickly spiraling out of control. I'll make sure you never open that smart mouth of yours again. Not a chance. Ooh. Noise just smirks and cracks his neck. Shouldn't I do something? I gotta call out to one of them? Well, I'm definitely not calling out to Noise. That dude literally like SA to me.
Oi, Kojaku. Omae, こんなとこで何本気になってんだよ?
Hey, Kojaku, why are you getting so worked up over this?
悪いな、アーバ。ここまで言われちまったらよ。締めとかねえと示しがつかねえんだよ。
Sorry, Alba. I'll be setting a bad example if I let this flipper get away with talking stuff.
そうだそうだ!
Yeah, man.
Kojakuさん, やっちまえ!
Kick his butt, Kojaku. Neither man seems to have any interest in stopping. Quite the opposite, in fact. They're both obviously itching for a fight.
そんじゃ、行くぜ!
Alright, let's do this. The moment Kojaku and Noise make contact, the Ripsteeds and Rhymers surrounding them start to brawl. Wait, so we're just a gang war now?
Is that?
I was in there. We got a little piece of this.
Shit, what is that?
They've all would have been in a world for pain. It quickly devolves into total chaos with people who clearly just want to fight getting in on the action. The alley shakes with their howls of joy. Forget about the other people. I gotta stop Kojaku and Noise. Before I can cut in between them, a man comes flying at me. You're a flippin' rhymer, aren't you? I jump out of the way as he winds up for a punch and he tumbles forward when it misses. I instantly chop down at his unguarded neck. His knees buckle and he falls on his face. That was close. I'm gonna get dragged into this if I'm not careful. Hiya! Too late. A man whips his arm towards me. I spot the glint of steel. That's not a flippin' toy. When he stabs at me again, I catch his arm and pull it down, kneeing him in the chin as he stumbles. So basically like this, guys. So like, see, I know how to fight. The man drops the knife as he falls backwards and I kick it away. I also give him a gentle kick in the face while I'm at it. For flip's sake. I look around and quickly locate Kojaku and Noise. They're going at it like a pair of wolves, oblivious to the world of chaos around them. I just added in that. I just added that in there. What the heck are you scumbags doing? Instantly the fighting stops. Everyone's turned to face the voice that tortured out like a thunderclap. And then everyone starts running. It's Akushima. Armed policemen flood the alley. What's going on here? Rhyme? Rib? Either way, the sentence is death. Kojaku fights his way to me against the flow of the crowd. Where's Noise? Long gone. We gotta hightail it too. Kojaku grabs my arm and we start running. Holy moly. Who is this dude screaming his lungs out? Stop right there, criminal scum. You race down the alley. Akushima shouts echoing behind us. Once we've lost him, Kojaku and I slow to a stop. I'm completely out of breath. You should be fine now. Yeah. Kojaku turns around to double check, then flashes me an apologetic look.
すまねえ。お前んちでもやっちまったのに、また騒ぎにしちまった。つい頭に血が上って、 あのクソ坊主。
Thought I heard some. Sorry, man. First I made a mess at your place. Now this. I just lost my cool. Got a little poop head. Kojaku's expression turns more serious.
青葉、お前に辻切りのライム仕掛けたのって
He's the one that
あ
put
い
you
つ
into
だろ。
that rhyme match, isn't he?
あ
I gape. He hit the nail on the head. Bink.
やっぱり
ごめん。
Sorry.
いや、責めるつもりはねえ。だがあいつ辻切りの後もお前に付きまとってるんだろ。
My stomach feels
何があったんだ？
queasy, bro. Nah, I'm not trying to give you stuff for it, but that guy's been messing with you since then, right? What happened?
なんつうかその
Well, there's no point in hiding it anymore.
あいつに
When he
ライム
dragged
仕
me
掛け
into
られた
that
時
match, I was freaked
俺
out, you
ど
know?
うすりゃいいか全然わかんなくて
Never even played
ライム
one
なんてやった
before.
ことねえし最後は気失ったみたいで記憶がないんだけどあいつが言うには俺が勝ったって
I guess I passed out or something because I don't remember what happened, but he says I won.
お前が
You won?
なあでもそんなの全然覚えてねえしそもそも俺が勝てるわけねえしでもあいつは俺が勝ったって聞かなくて
Yeah, but I don't remember a thing. How could I have won anyway? He insists I did, though.
それじゃあお前に負けた恨みを晴らすためにくっついてるってのか。
So what?
プライドだけは一丁前だな。
He's following me around for revenge? I guess pride's the only thing that little dude has.
ライムだろうとなんだろうと負けは負けだ。潔く認めて終わるのが男ってもんだろうが。
Excuse me. Rhyme or not, a loss is a loss. A real man knows how to accept defeat.
しかもお前気失っちまったんだろ。なのにその言いがかりってのはただの嫌がらせにしか聞こえねえけどな。
Plus, you blacked out, right? It sounds like he just making stuff up to harass you.
まあな
I guess.
どうした？
What's wrong?
何か気にかかることでもあるのか？
ライムやってる時さ誰かの声が聞こえたんだよな
So while I was in that rhyme match, I heard a voice.
どういう意味だ？
You mean
あいつ
besides
じゃな
this?
違うと思う聞こえたっつうより声が耳の中で響いたっつうか
Yeah, I didn't hear it so much as it came from inside my head.
それで俺レンに指示を出せたんだよな戦い方が直感的に分かったような感じで
And then I started to give orders to run like I just suddenly knew how to fight.
ライムはやったことないんだよな、お前。
But you never done a rhyme before, right?
あ
Yeah.
あなのになんで指示なんか出せたのか自分でもよく分かんね
Yeah.
えそれがちょっと
Guys,
嫌な
like, yo, there's a literal pit in my stomach right now. Yeah, I don't know how I hear those commands. It's creepy, man. I grow more and more anxious as I recall what happened. By the end of, I'm looking at my feet. Kojaku gently taps on the shoulder.
あんまり考えすぎんな。お前の昔からの悪い癖だ。じゃねえとレンに青葉思考がパンクしそうだとか言われちまうぞ。
Hey, don't overthink it. That's always been a bad habit of yours. You don't want Ren going. Alba, your head's at risk of exploding. Do you? What?
あ
Oh, okay, never mind. Kojaku's Ren impression makes me smile a little.
お前もいきなりライムに引っ張り込まれて混乱してるのかもしれねえし。でも何かあったらいつでも俺に言えよ。
Getting dragged in the rhyme pop messes with your head. Just remember you can always tell me if something happens.
なあサンキュー
Yeah, thanks.
タエさんにはいつもうまい飯作ってもらって
Least I
るから
can
な。
do for a taste of Miss Tay's home cooking.
そこかよ
Oh, that's your real motive. Laughing with Kojaku has lightened my mood a little. Yeah, not that I'm an expert or anything, but I guess keeping your fears bottled up isn't good for you. Sometimes it's better to just tell someone what you're feeling. Huh.
そうだ。ドライジュースのやつらに挨拶してくか？
Oh yeah, I wanna go help the guys in dry juice?
だな水木のことも気になるしであ
Sure, I'm worried about Mizuki too.
どうした？
What's wrong?
つうか俺仕事中だ
I'm
し
supposed to be at
花
work.
さんが外出しちゃってて店番してたんだよ
The Mr. Haga was out.
おいおい、まずいんじゃねえか?
Hey, are you getting in trouble?
電話してみる。
I'll go call him. I frantically call Mr. Haga on my coil. Oh, hello, you've reached Humdrum
羽賀
Junk.
さん、すいません、俺。
ああ、大場君。店にいないからどうしたのかと思いましたが、何か急用でしたか?
Oh, Alba, you weren't at the shop. I was wondering what happened to you. Was there some kind of emergency?
その...
Noise won't help. I have no idea how to explain the situation, so I just bull stuff my way through and potted producing. Mr. Haga seems a little perplexed, but he forgives
今日
me.
はもう大丈夫ですよ。私がいますし。
Don't worry about it. I'm here now.
本当にすいませんでした。気をつけます。
I'm so sorry about this. I'll be more careful next time.
ええ、わかってます。
I know you will.
それじゃ、お疲れ様でした。
Stay safe.
お疲れ様でした。
Thank you, sir. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Pat on the
大
back.
丈夫だったか?
Everything okay?
なあ、
I guess.
よ
Mr. Haga may have let me off the hook, but I sure am a failure as an adult. I'll have to make it up to him later. After the Echo Jack, when I head for dry juice territory, the alleys in the east quarter off Yukisagi are peppered with abandoned restaurants and bars. Whew. Excuse me. This was meant to be a casual visit, but the closer we got to get to dry juice territory, the stranger things become. Normally you see dry juice members hanging around, but today the streets are just deserted.
ガラガラだな。
It's a ghost town.
あいつらの泊まり場、
You
移
gonna
動
move
した
somewhere
の?
else?
そんなの聞いてねえけどな。
I didn't hear anything. I have a bad feeling about this. We pick up the pace. When we reach the alley, there's usually gathered. We find it empty of life. Kojaki stops and catches me by the arm.
おい、
Hey,
どうし...
what? Huh? What's happening? I follow Gujaku, stare, and freeze. They're gone. The dry juice tags on a wall have all been painted over in black.
なんて...
Why? No way. Did some other gang beat them?
アーバ
Look at that.
ー、あれ見ろ。
Oh, it's freaking... Oh, what was it? What were they called? It was like after like a drug or something, like fentanyl or something. What was it? Morphine?
モルヒネ?
Morphine, there it was. Morphine took out dry juice.
神隠し。
No way. The story's real? Kodaku word make my heart skip a beat. That's right, those disappearances, I thought they were just an urban legend. Or maybe someone was screwing around. Dry Juice is the biggest rip gang in town. I'm sure they have plenty of enemies. It could be a gang trying to lay the blame on morphine. That stuff's been listed in some kind of magical disappearance. But in that case, how could there be no one left?
おい! 誰かいねえのかよ! おい!
Hey, is anyone here? Hey! I run through the alley, shot at the top of my lungs. No answer. Dang, what the hell is going on? I head towards the nearby alley, the one where Mizuki always hangs out. If Dry Juice members are anywhere, it'll be there. I step into the alley, but it's deserted like the others. And it's the morphine tags. Yo, no! Where's Mizuki? Where's Dry Juice? Even though I expected as much, it still stands a shiver up my spine. There's blood on those stairs! At the back of the alley, the biggest Dry Juice tag has been painted over as well. What the heck is going on? I could always find Mizuki leaning on the wall in front of that tag. He greeted me with a smile when I came by. I want to turn away. It feels like I'm witnessing the ruin of something precious to me. But I force myself to look. Yo, there's literally blood! What happened?
アーバー、
Alba.
向こう側も見てきたが誰もいね
Alba hit the other side, but there's no one there either.
え。ここもか。
Same here, huh?
ひでえな。
This is brutal.
なあ、
Hey,
これって...
isn't that...
なんだ
What? Huh?
これ。
This is blood.
やっぱり
I
そう
thought
だよ。
so. Though smudged and darkened by footprints, there's blood splattered on the ground. It looks relatively fresh. Looking around, I noticed shoe prints on the walls and debris scattered about the side. Shoe prints on the walls! Was dudes doing some off the wall Superman punches? What the heck was going on here? The more I see, the more I realize that only one thing makes sense. Morphine did this, just like the story said. Disputes between rip gangs are common, but usually those end up a brawl and some tags getting scribbled out at the worst. This is different. I feel malice in the air. This was their work of someone with a ruthless disregard for their enemy. What happened here? This alley was so full of life. It was a place where everyone got along. Where you never had to be alone. That's why people joined the gang, even if it was only temporary. Here, people shared a bond like that. It was home. A song. I'll turn my glasses off for a minute. And now there's nothing left.
くそ、やっぱ水木と連絡つかね
Shoot, I can't get through to Mizuki. Kojaku looks up from his coil.
え。どうなってんだ。ここで何があったってんだよ、畜生。
What the heck happened
マジで
here?
モルヒネの仕業なのか
Flip, did Morphine really do this?
水木
Mizuki. I'm still trying to wrap my head around the situation when I hear footsteps at the entrance of the alley.
いやー誰かと思った
Oh, it's this dude.
I
Yo, I forgot about this dude, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Well, if it isn't, I'll be. Fancy meeting you here.
やっほーば
You Abba.
お前ら
You guys. It's a virus and Trip. Wait, which one virus and which one is Trip? Is this virus and this is Trip?
なんでここに
What are you doing here?
この辺りは我々が担当してるんですよ
This ears under our protection.
ヤクザか。
Kojaku eyes narrow. For a rip sees like Kojaku, a pair of Yakuza walking around like they own the place isn't a pleasant sight.
お前ら双子か。似たような格好しやがっ
You
て。
guys twins? You're even dressed alike.
双子じゃありませんから
We're not twins. Sure.
お前、こんなのとつるんでん
You
のか。
hang with Yakuza now?
つるんでるっつうか知り合った時は別にヤクザじゃなかったし孔雀が島を出てた時だよ
I wouldn't say that. They weren't even Yakuza when I met them back around the time you left the island.
ええ青葉さんとはそれなりに旧
Yes,
知
you
の
could
仲で
say
す
we're old chums.
そうそう仕事関係ねえし
Yeah, nothing to do with work.
同業者の中には横暴なのもいるようですが俺たちはルール違反は犯しませんあくまで常識の範囲で行動してますので以後よろしく
Some of our colleagues may be less than courteous, but we take care. We take care never to violate the rules. It's bad for business. I hope you understand.
ヤクザはヤクザだろうが。いいも悪いもねえんだよ。一度落ちたら骨の髄。血の一滴まで染み込むからな。
A Yakuza's a Yakuza. There aren't any good ones. Once you stoop to that level, it stains you. It's in your blood. I can smell it. Me too. Virus and Trip exchange glances. Honestly, I'm surprised too by the rage in Kojaku's voice. He has always had such an intense hatred for
で
Yakuza.
も俺たちが言うのもなんですがこの島じゃヤクザも警察も大して変わりませんよ
But on this island, there's hardly any difference between the Yakuza and the police. You know that, don't you?
あなた確かどこかのチームのヘッドですよね何人か懇意にしている警察の人間がいるでしょ
Correct me if I'm wrong, but you're the head of one of these gangs, aren't you? Surely you must be on friendly terms with more than a few officers of the law.
警察の人間すべてが悪いってわけじゃねえからな。中には気のいい奴らもいる。
It's not like all police are bad. Some can be pretty chill. Especially when they let you do crime.
では我々もその中に加えていただけるとありがたいです気のいいヤクザとしてね
Then I hope you can see that we're the same. That we, despite being Yakuza, are chill.
ところでドライジュースって青葉さんのお友達のチームですよね彼ら縄張りの移動でもしたんですか
By the way, but wasn't Dry Juice your friend's gang? Have they moved to another area?
さっきから誰も見かけね
We haven't seen them around.
それがいなくなっちまった
They're gone.
いなくなった
Gone?
俺たちも今来たばっかりなんだけど
ドライジュースのタグが全部塗りつぶされてて、代わりにモルヒネのタグが書かれてる。
With this guy here too, someone painted over all the dry juice tags and replaced them with morphines.
モルヒネ
Morphine? Virus rubs his chin thoughtfully.
モ
Like
ル
this?
ヒネってあの空想上の生き物みたいになってるあれ？
Morphine? Are they like some kind of boogeyman?
なあ、もしかしたら誰かがモルヒネのせいにしようとしてこんなことやらかしたんじゃねえかって思うんだけど。
Yeah, I figure someone might be trying to make it look like Morphine did it, but
だとしても残忍ですね。チーム全員をいっぺんにだなんて相当たちが悪い。
either way, what a barbaric thing to do. Taking out an entire gang? How distasteful.
この辺お前らの担当なんだろう？何か知らないか？
You said this area was under your protection. Don't you know anything? This how the ladies be wearing their glasses, bruh. Their nose be looking weird too. You said this area was under your protection. Don't you know anything?
そうですね。俺たちが知っていることといえば、
Yes, this is our territory. That's what we know.
昨日の夜に見回った時はこんなんじゃなかった。
It wasn't like this last night.
ドライジュースのメンバーの皆さんは見かけませんでしたけど
But
ね。
we didn't see any dry juice members either. Then either.
それって何時頃だ？
What time was that about?
9時ぐらいじゃね？
Around 9, I think.
その後にやられたんじゃね？
Must have happened after that.
だとしても、メンバーを一人残らず誘拐とは。あの人数をいっぺんに連れ去るのって、
But
そう簡単
kidnapping
なこと
such
で
a
はないで
large
すよ。
number of people is no simple task.
分かってる。だから
I know that, so. Maybe Morphin really did take them all, just like in the stories. But I don't dare say that out loud.
なるほど。なんとなく状況は分かりました。もしこちらでも何か分かったらご
We'll
連
be
絡
sure
し
to
ま
let
す
you know if we find anything.
頼む。
Thanks.
それにしても、最近はこういう手合いの物騒な話が増えてきてますね。青葉さんも気をつけてください。
Still, you should be careful. Things have been dangerous lately. As this latest incident illustrates.
俺らにもわけわかんねえのが多くて追っつけてないってのが現状。
There's a lot we don't know about. Can't keep up with everything.
てめえらにとっちゃリブなんてしのぎのための駒だろうが。何してくれるっつうんだよ。
Rib is another source of income for you buttholes. You don't give a dang about us. Jaku spits on the ground, Barbara throws an eyebrow amused.
我々としても町に寄生して生きているわけですからね。しっかりとした足場を築いた上で活動することが大前提なんですよ。
You understand that our livelihood depends on the city, which is precisely why it's so important to have a solid foundation.
それに、モルヒネでも何でもいいですけど、勝手に俺らの縄張りを荒らされるのは普通に不愉快ですから。ねえ。
Whether this truly is the work of morphine matters little. When someone causes trouble in your territory, you deal with it. Am I wrong? Kudaka looks away.
さて、俺たちはもうちょっとこの辺りの状況を。
If you could excuse us, we'd like to make more thorough inspection of the.
貴様ら、ここで何をしている？
Hey, scumbags, what are you doing here? Suddenly, a group of policemen burst into the alley. They must have been patrolling the area.
動くな！動くと撃つぞ！
Freeze or we'll shoot! Uh-oh. They aim their guns at us.
やべえな。
Dang.
あらら、今日はまた一段と騒がしいですね。
Oh my,
元気があり余ってるな。
they're wound awfully tight today.
ここは大三一択でしょ。
I think that's our cue to bounce.
さすがに俺たちもあれは苦手ですから。青葉さんも逃げてください。
Well, yes, this presents a bit of a sticky situation for us. Well, I suggest running. They said they were going to shoot, though.
わかった。
Got it.
奴らのとこまでは全員で特攻。で、その後別れる感
We'll
じでよ
break
ろし
through
く。
and then split up on my
合図するか
signal.
1、2の3。
At trip center, we all start running.
貴様ら！
And we're going to stop it right there. I will catch you guys in the next one. Goodbye.